Hey YouTube, Sean Forney here. Wanted to do a video during the day so you could hear the old 1951 John Deere Model M purring like a kitten, as you can tell in the background. And also I want to show you guys what I was able to pick up from the same farm that had that Model M. So stay tuned, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and feel free to ask any questions. Stay tuned. All right everybody, so here is the beast running, purring like a kitten. I still got to dial in the carburetor a little bit. It is still set up just for the first start, but that is at idle, at the lowest she'll go, so I need to play with it a little bit. But I also told you guys that I was picking up some other farm implements at the same farm that I picked up that Model M. So it just so happened whenever I was going to pick up the Model M that I saw these sitting there. So my International, the wobble box had an issue with it. It can be easily fixed, but I like having some extra parts. Now I wanted to buy a hay bind, or a disc bind rather, but he had this old John Deere 1219 hay bind, been shed kept, good operating condition, hasn't ran in a couple years, but I'm sure it'll start right up whenever I go to make my second cut. But this caught my eye. This is a 1950 style pull type steel wheeled John Deere side discharge rake. I think I paid 700 bucks for it. My plan is to restore it, and then maybe, you know, we might use it here at the farm, or we might just use it as a decoration. These cool old hay rakes are getting harder and harder to find, so this thing still works. I pulled it around here with my tractor and parked it here, but this was the hay rake that old Model M pulled down the field during the haymaking process. So I thought it was pretty cool. Now let's go over here and take a look at some of the other things that I just found. Okay everybody, here are the rest of the pieces that I got for that old Model M that are all original to that tractor. They were all bought at the same time, so it's pretty awesome to have all this stuff. But you know, back in the day before tillers were popular, you would have your old plow, which I have at a different spot at the property. Then you would disc it, and then you would use your harrow, or harrow, however you say it. But this stuff is all original to the tractor. It still works. So I thought this was awesome. Now, these things I didn't even know came with the tractor when I was bidding on it. So not only did I get the tractor in the auction from that farm, but I got all these cool attachments that are original to that. And if you look close, you know, you can see the paint is really faded, but it's still got some old John Deere green on it. And then the cultivators are over here, and they're in a couple different pieces because I just kind of threw everything down just to get it off my trailer. Then you got the old sickle, which is still in working shape. Then you got this death machine here, is what I like to call it. It is just a big old saw blade fashioned to an old universal joint, and then to it'll hook onto your PTO, which I will never ever use that thing. It is way too sketchy, no safety measures whatsoever on any of this old stuff. But again, I just thought it was awesome that I got all this stuff with the tractor. I think all in, I think it was either 21 or 2200 bucks, but I got the tractor, which a tractor in this condition, I've had trouble finding them for less than, I don't know, between $4,000 and $6,000 bucks. So paid $2,100 or $2,200 for the tractor. I spent probably $400 or so on parts for it, getting it back into good running shape. And then I got all this cool stuff too. So how awesome is that? And this is all stuff we will use here on the farm in some way or another. I will find a way to put it to use, because that's one of my favorite things about buying this old stuff, is actually using it. Everything except for the death machine there. I probably will never use that. But that's it, guys. If you have any question about what any of these implements do, feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll do some more videos for you soon. Stay tuned.